Hey guys, and welcome back to the fifth video of the bash shell scripting tutorial. In this video we are going to create a hello world bash script from the scratch. So as per the discussions that we had in the previous topics or the previous videos, now let's create a new bash script. So first of all, just open your terminal. The shortcut is Ctrl plus Alt plus T. Then it depends upon you where you want to create your script. Like you can just write pwd to check the present working directory. Now it depends upon you where you want to save all the script files. You want to keep them in the desktop or you want to keep in your home folder. Let's say I want to keep all the shell files or the shell scripts inside the documents folder. So let me just list out all the folders that we have here. Alright, so this is the folder documents where I want to keep all the scripts. So to navigate to that folder, I just have to write cd space documents, and this is a relative path if you remember it, because I'm not writing the absolute path here. Absolute path will start like this: /home /tanzil /documents. So it is a relative path, so I'll just open it up. Alright, now under this folder I want to create another folder as scripts, and then we can just open this folder scripts, and you can see that now scripts is the present working directory where we are going to work. Now here we can create an empty script. Now to create an empty file as a shell script, we can use touch command, or we can directly use a text editor to create as well as launch it. Like you can write touch space hello world .sh. This is going to create the file like this. It's created. If you want to check, you can just use ls command, and you can see we have the file here, hello world.sh. And now to open it, we can use Vim text editor, or we can use Nano text editor, or you can use Visual Studio Code or any other text editor of your choice. The choice of text editor is irrelevant here, so I'll just use Vim text editor. And you can see that the file has opened up. Now we will write code for hello world script. And to activate the insert mode, first of all we have to hit escape key and then hit I, so that will activate the insert mode. And then the first line has to be a shebang, so just type hash and exclamation mark /bin /bash. So now that is the shebang. And now in the second line we can use a comment to write something like this is a basic script, something like that. And then in the next line we are going to use echo command, echo, then just write hello world like this. Echo command is used to print anything on the screen. Now we have to save this. To save, just hit escape key. Now we are in the menu. Now we have to write :w, hit enter, and it is saved. Now we have to exit, so hit : and Q, and it's closed now. Now if we try to run this file, that is hello world.sh, we are using this // because we are using relative address. We are not using absolute address here, because if we try to use absolute address, then it will be /home /tanzil /documents, then /scripts, and then /hello world.sh. So that's why we are using relative address. It's very easy to work with relative address. And as soon as I press enter key, I'm going to get an error regarding permission denied, and you can see that. And now let's see why we are getting this error. So I'll just type ls space -l space hello world.sh. We have seen all of these topics before also, why we are getting this error and how to fix this. But since we are starting with a hello world bash, so I just want to combine or summarize everything that we have learned so far in the last few videos. Now I'll just hit enter, and here you can see the user has the permission to read, write, but no permission to execute. Now that means we have to change the permission to execute. So I'll just write chmod, that is to change mode, space plus X to add the execute permission, then space hello world dot sh. We can check the permission once again, and you can see we have the execute permission now. That means we will be able to run this file now. So I'll just run it. You can use your arrow keys to scroll through the commands that we have used already. Then let's run it, and you can see it is printing the message that we have written in the script. So that means the script is running perfectly fine. In the same way, if you want to run more programs, then let's run few more programs, just some basic bash scripts programs. So I'll just minimize this one. So now I have opened up terminal as well as the Vim editor. So let's run few of the simple scripts. So I'll just change the script from here. First of all, we have to enter the insert mode. So I have written this script. So in the first line, it's going to print let's add two numbers for fun. Then in the second line, it will ask to enter a number, enter first number. Then that number will be saved in this variable X. We are going to learn more about variable in the coming videos, but I'm just giving a preview or a brief idea of how we can do programming in bash script. So that number will be saved in variable X. Then it's going to print another message, enter second number, and then we have to enter a second number. The user has to enter a second number. That value will be saved in the variable Y. Then sum is another variable whose value will be the sum of the variable X and variable Y. And then finally we are going to print the addition of the number X and number Y. So let's run this script and then you will understand it better. So first of all, we have to enter the menu, then :W, and it is saved now. And here we just have to run it. So it's printing let's add two numbers for fun, enter first number. So let's say I'll just enter 10, hit enter, and enter second number. Let's say I'll enter 15. The result of addition 10 plus 15 equals 25. So that means the script is working perfectly fine, and that's how we work with the scripts. So I hope you were able to understand how we print messages in a bash script, how we take input from users, even though we are going to talk about these topics later in detail, but I'm just giving a rough or a brief idea. So before wrapping up this video, let's take one more example. Alright guys, so I have written this script. It's going to print please enter your name in the first line. Then it's going to read whatever input the user is going to provide to the script, and then that input will be taken as the name, and then it will print something like this. So instead of this variable name, it's going to replace it with the input that the user has provided. So let's run this now, and before running it we have to save it. So I'll just quickly save this, and then let's run it. And please enter your name. So you can just enter your name and then hit enter. Then welcome Tanzil to tanzTalks.tech. So that's how we work with the scripts. I hope you were able to start from the scratch, create a new directory, and then create a new script, then write the codes in your script, the bash commands into your script, and then you were able to change the permission to run it, and then finally you were able to run your bash scripts. If you were able to do so, then you are ready to move to the next videos. If you were not able to do, then kindly rewatch the video, and I'm going to see you in the next video. So thanks for watching.